is Ayfer Karaca, and we have Bedra Girgin with us today to talk about English 102 course. And so, Bedra, I'd like to ask you what are your objectives for the course? Let's start with the content objectives first.
Okay, sure. Let me start by pointing out the fact that English 101 is a prerequisite for English 102, which means students who can complete 101 successfully go on with our course. Well, as for the content objectives, in English 101, our students are expected to mostly focus on some global issues and problems, whereas in our course, we would like them to focus on the solutions to these problems. So it's sort of like a continuation of English 101 in terms of content.
Okay, and how about the skills that you focus on? We talked about English 101, and their focus was on writing skills, but English 102 is different, I believe.
You're right. We do aim to polish their writing skills as well, but in English 102, the emphasis is mostly on speaking skills and spoken production. And our assessment also mostly is based on spoken production as well, in addition to writing.
Okay, so let's talk about the assessment system then. How do you assess students' speaking skills?
Okay. In order to be able to guide our students' learning and assist them more effectively, we make use of continuous assessment system, which means our students are assessed continuously throughout the course. And we do this through certain tasks and assignments, such as oral presentations, individual and group presentations, discussions.
Okay, and finally, not finally actually, so how about the materials? How do you produce the materials? Do you follow a book or do you prepare them in-house?
There is no specific book that we follow. We create, in some cases we create our own materials, but in most of the time we make use of authentic articles from certain magazines and texts actually. We make use of our school's library, the database, which is pretty effective in terms of providing us with a lot of options. And we share these with our students on LMS because we want these materials to be we want them to be accessible for our students at all times. So we use LMS for that.
Okay. And do you change your materials and the assessment system, or do you follow the same thing like for years?
Well, we do not change the syllabus unless there is really a need for that. As for the assessment and materials we use in the classroom, the materials constantly change, of course, to cater for the needs of the students who repeat the course. We have to continuously change the materials. As for the assessment, we take actions depending on the feedback we receive from both our students and instructors through some evaluations.
So it sounds like a tough course for the students when it comes to speaking skills. So then they might need your advice for this. So what can you say to the students who are going to take this course in the future?
Okay.
Directly speak to the students.
Sure, I will. Well, we expect you guys to be active in our classes. Active refers to speaking as much as possible, practicing English as much as possible. So please come to class having read any assigned article or text so that you don't have to remain silent all throughout the class. So just be prepared for the class discussions, and that's pretty much it. That's majority of the work.
Okay, thank you.